Good, saw that you went straight in with a question about big news. Noted. That's why you're the head of big news. All right. Okay, so please welcome to the stage from Catchfree, Sean Ellis, the founder and CEO, and Eugene Mandel, the CTO.
Okay, let me bring the slides up. All right. Hi, everybody. We're very excited to be here today. This is Eugene Mandel, and I'm Sean Ellis, and we're thrilled to be launching Catchfree with you today at Techcrunch. So before we do that, I'm going to go into a little bit of background on what led up to Catchfree. So Catchfree has been an epiphany that's been 7 years in the making. During that time, I worked with several freemium startups, including Dropbox, LogMeIn, Zobni, Lookout, and Webs, WordPress, Eventbrite. The list goes on. And each time I kept hitting my head against the same frustration, which was that unethical businesses are eroding our trust in the concept of free. So that's anything from a fake free product, which is really a trial, but they're making us, they're tricking us into thinking that it's actually a free product, to a useless free version where it's crippleware for a paid version, to a dangerous product where there may be spyware in there. For a lot of users, especially mainstream users, it's just not worth the risk of trying a free product, and they're missing out on some great apps and services. So the epiphany that I had was that if we could take that information that we all know about the great products that are out there and the ones with the hidden catches, that we would be able to organize that into a resource, and that resource would make it a lot safer and easier for people to find the best free products and avoid those with hidden catches. So that's the vision for Catchfree, and we're excited to launch it right now. So please open your browser to catchfree.com. Hopefully everybody watching will open to catchfree.com as well. And what you'll see is a box that says, which free app do you love? We're going to write in Evernote there. Evernote is a company that does freemium really well. A great free product. They build a relationship with their users. And so we're going to tweet that out to our followers and ask them to share something that they love. So we've started this process about 15 minutes ago, and it's supported by a lot of the best freemium companies that are out there. You may actually have a little trouble getting into the site right now because it has actually gone viral, and we were at 10 megabytes per second on traffic when we walked up on stage. So, but Eugene's going to take you through the resource that we're all working to build right now, and he'll explain more.
Thank you, Sean. OK, so first thing you can do on Catchfree is a fast and easy verification whether a free product is safe. Let's say that you heard some good things about Lookout, and you want to check for yourself if it's safe to use. Here you immediately can see that user sentiment is very positive. It's highly rated on Catchfree. It has tons of likes on Facebook. And even faster than that, anytime you see this Catchfree heart logo, it means that this product is a top user pick in its category. Very easy to verify. Sometimes you don't quite have a particular product in mind. And then Catchfree provides a safe environment to explore the world of free. We make it really easy by narrowing it down to specific things you want to do. We've done a lot of user tests, and we saw that mainstream users, once they're not scared, they really love to explore. Now, let's say that you're browsing through those categories, and this one catches your eye. I can share my desktop with others for free. From here, it's very easy to find the best provider. The structured data on this page helps you wrap your head around how to pick one. For example, in this UGC component, our users identify and vote up what are the most important features when choosing a product. In this case, well, it should be easy for viewers to connect. Q&A provide additional flexibility for this information. In every category, top 2 user picks are featured on this page. Both are safe picks, but in addition to that, those that feature this heart logo are committed to our proposed principles for freemium companies. So as you see, it's an extremely easy and fast way to find the best free app or service that does exactly what you want it to do. And now back to you, Sean.
Thanks, Eugene. So about now, you're probably wondering, how are we going to make money if everything on the site is free? Well, it turns out that there's some really valuable businesses being built with the freemium model. So talking multi-billion-dollar businesses in single categories, and most have no way to buy growth until now. So Catchfree is actually going to offer profitable CPAs to freemium businesses. We're also going to give you credits for inbound people that you send to Catchfree, but this program is only going to be available for top user picks in each category. So users are in control with Catchfree, and that's a really important principle for us. Speaking of users, what do they think about Catchfree? We've been testing for a couple months, and this is what a few had to say.
100% free app, software, and services. Ooh, I like that idea. I would definitely come back to this.
I will be back for sure, and I will write it down and remember it and look forward to sharing it with others.
I think one of the reasons I would be comfortable using some of these products I'm looking at is because I see other products here that I already use.
So Catchfree is going to be very popular with users. So far, they love it. We've had a lot of people try it, and that's very typical feedback. We're also confident we're going to be able to acquire a lot of them. I already talked about this first thing, reverse affiliate. These are the credits that we're giving. Sharing and viral. That's on fire right now, so obviously that's going to work. There's lots of viral loops we'll be able to optimize. Search, this will be the most comprehensive resource about free apps and services, perfect for search. Demand generation, we'll probably not need to get there. That's Catchfree.
Perfectly timed. Catchfree, everyone. I think it's so cool that so many of your early users are stock photography models. They're a really hard demographic to get. All right, so I know who to start with. Who, like me, is terrified of browsing for free apps? Yeah.
So the one thing which I didn't understand is, are you going to have some kind of a button in Evernote that says we're on Catchfree and we're sort of ranked X on Catchfree to start the loop?
What we'll have is actually this badge, the heart badge that Eugene showed you, that anytime they see that, they know it's a top user pick and they follow the recommended principles for a good freemium business.
But that's from the Catchfree site. It's not.
That's actually going to be a badge that's carried on the site if Evernote participates in the program.
Okay.
I mean, this feels a lot like Site Advisor.
Yeah.
What Site Advisor was.
That's exactly what that.
Yeah, I mean, so how do you kind of compare and contrast? I mean, that was like a really good idea, good company, you know, nice outcome, but not a gigantic company.
Well, I think what you have to look at with this is that free is really the future of all things digital. There's going to be a free player that competes in every category. If you read Harvard Business Review for the June edition of just this time, they say the title of a 5-year study is Competing Against Free, and they talk about its game theory. If you have a threat from free, you have to counter with free, and they beat up on how Microsoft has done that and others. So when you play it out with game theory, free is where it's headed, and it's really hard to acquire customers if you have a free business model. So this is going to be the answer for them to acquire customers, and we'll sit at the middle of that ecosystem.
So today most of that traffic goes to download.com and those kinds of tags. If you type in free something, download is typically ranking first. You guys are just going to use SEO to get in second?
So I think download.com or any traditional distribution hub, what you're seeing with that is a playing field that's tipped toward paid customers, paid products, because they have economics that are 10 times the price you can pay for a user. And so free gets buried in there. I worked with 15 freemium businesses taking them to market, and each time it's impossible to do demand generation, and we are going to be a great place for them to do that.
Do you charge for the review to make sure that the app complies with your specifications?
No, we don't. What we have is anybody can be on the site. Users vote apps up to the top, and in any given category, only the top 2 user-voted products qualify to be in the program.
How do you know? So a new app comes out, and how do you know it meets your minimum standards? They just assert they follow your code, and you don't have an actual review of it?
Well, we would definitely do a review if they want to be in the program, but it's a bit of a freemium model itself that they're going to be able to get a lot of benefit if they don't want to be in the Catchfree network. But if they're in the Catchfree network, they're going to both contribute traffic to it and get traffic from it.
And if they're not in the network, they don't get to use the heart with the check mark?
They're not going to get the heart with the check mark if they're not in the network.
And the user gets no guarantee that they follow your rules.
That's right. But what they will know is that they're voted to the top of their category, so they're going to feel pretty good about it.
So the only assurance that I have that an app follows the rules is if they're also agreeing to pay you for referrals.
They don't necessarily have to pay. They need to be in the network, and a lot of them are not going to necessarily pay. They're going to send a lot of traffic to the network, and if they send more people, then they don't have to pay.
But they'd be willing, depending on how that goes, they'd be willing to pay.
I'm sorry?
They have to be willing to pay depending on how the traffic balance goes.
Exactly.
They're committed to
exactly. And from all the ones that we spoke to, that the price that we're setting is really fair. So it's based on a profitable CPA for them. So everybody has said it's a no-brainer that they would pay.
Did you say you were going to start also an in-app download product? You're not going to do that?
No,
because
not at this point.
Why? Because that seems like where everybody's making money. So if you could be a verified, clean ad network, wouldn't that be the way to get distribution? Because it's very hard. I mean, you're going to get users through SEO, but not through where they're using their apps.
I think that ultimately there's a company called OpenCandy that does that well. And what I found, I've used OpenCandy with a few companies, and what I found is that the referrals that I got through that, it was a convenience of, yeah, okay, I guess I'll take a little bit of Dropbox with my Zobni or vice versa. But they really haven't researched it and drilled into it, and they're not that converted. So these are people who are going to find a lot of information about that app and really know what it is before they convert to it. And with freemium, you have to engage them on the free before you get any of the value of evangelists and upgrades.
So from the user perspective, are you going to be, is the user looking for free things, or are you going to build vertical sort of communities more curated around interests, like kids apps, for example, or where a lot of spam
all of
is?
the above, right. So you can browse through the site. A lot of people start with Google right now, and because of the structured data that we offer, I think there'll be a bit of a crunch-base effect where the best result enough times is to the structured data, you start going straight to the source, and so we think we'll be able to take the search volume that way, but it's going to be really good for discovery as well. And I actually expect to hit 1 million uniques today through the program that's going. It is blowing up right now.
Okay, we're out of time, so a round of applause for Catchfree. Alrighty, so now Roger, you're going to sit this one out because you are an investor in Cohort, so